Lou, stop.
Is this not?
You're making.
Is this not cool? Are you
It
not
is
having?
very cool. It's cool.
Are you
but
not having a good time right now?
You're being not that cool.
No, we're like
you
I'm
guys
just
lit up.
very excited.
We took the worst possible way here.
What'd you do?
It was the quickest way.
We saw it.
Yeah?
We saw all. We saw it all.
What'd you see?
we didn't go through K&A.
No, but we saw a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I used to live close here, and I would just drive by a K&A whenever I wanted a thrill.
Dude,
I know,
If I
felt-
couldn't afford coffee, I would drive through there.
I felt kind of bad. I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
I wanted to. See, I was like, Sean, go.
You could hit it on the way back.
yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Wait, see what?
K&A.
What's K&A?
All the-
Kensington and Allegheny.
Oh,
Or is it Aramingo?
I thought it was Allegheny.
No, it's Allegheny.
Yeah, Allegheny, yeah.
Word.
You can always pull up the K&A live stream if you want.
Yeah, that is nice.
Dude, I've had a buddy. It was like a dude I went to elementary school with, and I've like stayed friends with him. And he got addicted to heroin, fentanyl.
Nice.
He's been on the streets there. I think he just got clean this year, but like 15 years.
Really? Good for him.
Isn't there
He beat the game. He did it all. And then he was like, I think,
He quit.
yeah, he's done
Wow,
now. Yeah,
look at that.
He relapsed real quick, and then he was like, I'm actually.
Aren't there
done."
like celebs on the live stream? Like people like recurring guests on the live stream.
The,
People
for
will see like
the K&A live stream?
yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I think there's a drug dealer
Yeah,
who
Skrilla,
who
yeah,
deals
yeah.
right outside of that, and he's like,
That's what I was
"Stop showing-
asking.
Stop showing up.
I was asking Sean like why are they all like centralized right there? Like what is it? I
Because
mean,
you gotta know
no
who's-
one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but all right, fair.
If I was trying to buy Coke from a guy, I'd want to be near a guy also that's in the mix.
But then like does somebody show up like Thanksgiving turkeys like this is like the shipment comes in and everybody like flies the shit goes to get it? Like is that what's happening?
Yeah, well, Skrilla has a thing where if you want to interview him in Kensington, I think you have to like feed the block or something like that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
I think
cool.
it's like
That's pretty-
$15,000 and you got to fucking hit the block with the sweet treats.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure.
One
have
day.
we started?
Yeah, did we start?
Did we?
We're rolling.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we're back.
Night moves,
night moves, night moves.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Actually, I feel like we should just say welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the pod.
This
This
is
is
it.
this is brand
This is the
new.
brand-
Video's
new.
back, baby.
Yeah, look at I'm fatter.
That's not true.
You look
I'm a
nice.
little bit fatter
That's
than I
not true.
was. No, it is.
Your
true.
skin looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
that does
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, thanks.
Gotta give it
guys.
some.
Hey guys, thanks.
Gotta give him some.
But the scale does say that I'm fatter. It's not.
Yeah, but what does your heart say?
it also
Yeah, so
not. That's the thing about weight. The heart also agrees with that. You know, it doesn't speak for
The
itself.
heart looked at the scale and was like, it's got to be more than that.
The heart looked at the.
It's got to be
The
more.
heart looked at the scale. Was like,
You need a
Yeah.
new scale.
I've been thinking it was going that direction.
Yeah.
I stepped on the scale and my heart was like one at a time, buddy.
No thanks. Great bit, Lou. Thank you for the bit. Excellent bit. Yeah.
You go ahead,
you look
take it.
good. You fucking
Thanks, man.
slim down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down like 60 pounds now.
Fuck,
Holy
that's a
fucking
lot.
shit.
That's
Holy
like
shit.
Yeah, dude, makes
that's like a
difference.
12-year-old kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
real quick. That sweet, sultry, thinner voice
Yes.
is our buddy Rob Cruz.
Hey, everybody.
I would say you have a
Yeah.
robust voice.
Really?
You have a robust voice.
I like that because it has Rob in it.
Yeah, what if that was your name? Like your full name? was
Robert, you're like, it's actually not Robert. It's a
Robust.
robust.
My name is actually Robust.
That's what I do when I come. It's a Rob bust.
2 B's. That's sick. That'd be a sick thing. Dude, people should name their kids that type of shit.
What do you mean?
Weird, like
more weird stuff?
spin-offs of like names like that. Like Rob, but don't go Robert.
Did I tell you
Right.
what Sherry and I are like talking about? Like when we have a kid,
Oh, what?
I'm on Team Oswald.
Keeping it?
I'm
Oswald?
trying to go Oswald.
Lee
That's very
Harvey
classic.
It's a classic name. If he's, you can go by Ozzy or Oz
Or Wald?
or.
Yeah.
It's also I feel like he ends up.
Wald.
We need to make a pact right here and now that if he names his kid Oswald, we will not call him anything other than Wald.
Yo, Wald. Yo, Wald.
Wald Preston.
Yeah.
I like Ozzy. I think that's cute.
This is cute.
Also,
Well,
if
cool.
he
I think
turns
it's
out
cool.
like gay, Oswald.
He's gonna
Yeah.
turn out gay. His name's
If
Oswald.
I've got anything to do with
His
it,
name is Oswald, and you're his dad. He's gonna be
Yeah.
gay.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you guys like your names?
Yes.
Like you're totally okay.
I like my name as a whole. I like Rob Cruz.
Rob
Yeah.
Cruz is good.
That is a very
It's a very good name.
that's very Hollywood.
Cruz
name.
is a very
Yeah. It's
very
good
cool.
last name.
Yes.
And the spelling is sick too. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
like Tom Cruise spelling. It's
It's how Terry Crews does it.
exactly.
It's
Yes.
almost got like a pornographic feel to it.
Yeah.
I
know what
thought
I
that
mean?
for a long time that Rob doubled down on the other life.
I wanted to change
maybe.
my
Showing your
name.
penis on video.
When I first started doing stand up, I almost started going by Tom or Tommy Preston. Did I ever tell you this?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because Britney Spears, when I was in 8th grade,
Oh, that's
she had her
right.
first child.
yeah.
I went all day through school, and people are like, Sean Preston. I'm like, did I do something new to get made fun of? And at the end of the day, I go home, and my friend Kim
new?
sends me an instant message, and she goes, "You saw the news about Britney Spears' baby, right?" She named it Sean Preston. That's his name is Sean Preston Federline
Spears.
Spears.
Damn.
Damn.
So I thought when I started, I was like,
What is he, Mexican?
he's gonna beat
Is his
me.
first name Sean Preston?
His name is Sean Preston Federline Spears. Yeah.
One word.
His name is Sean, middle name Preston,
I
Federline
got you.
Spears,
I
but
got
he's one of those guys that's Sean Preston.
Yeah, it's a tough. That's
Yeah, yeah.
tough in
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
school. Because that was Britney Spears was like, you were in middle school when? Was she like kind of coming down?
She was coming down a little bit, but also
Her fame was
she was like my number. She was
fizzling.
the late
Dude, I
90s.
was
She was my
having-
number one.
I was having a conversation with someone at work today that tried to be like he's like I watched old Britney Spears music videos and he was like
You couldn't show
not-
me one right
He's
now.
like not as hot as I remember.
Shut the
and I was
fuck
like
up.
that's not.
no, it's
Britney?
unbelievable.
Dude, I couldn't watch one right now. It's like I would have to leave. The
I was
room.
more of a Christina Aguilera.
No.
myself.
Britney Spears with that big ass snake in the gym.
Yeah.
When she was
Toxic video?
dancing in the gym. Marone.
Oh, Maroon. Yeah, she was
That's
sexy.
all-
So
I'm all
she's
about
trying
that.
to hold on to the sexiness, but she's insane.
know,
Dude, it
it's
is
insane.
If you
Yeah.
would have told 11-year-old me that at one point in time, Britney Spears would just start like posting vag, I think I would have fucking exploded.
Dude,
Yeah.
she posts like pelvic bone like on Instagram.
Yeah.
She goes full
And
nude.
like her housekeeper's in the back. Like she's not. Dude, she's not like waiting till people have left.
It's not her house.
It's
just somewhere
Should she
She's
still
in
under
a-
conservatorship?
No, she's out.
Really?
yeah, no,
that's
she's
the
out of
big-
it. That was a big mistake.
That was
Throw
a
her
big.
back in.
I was
said
saying it
that
day
when
one.
It happened.
I was saying it
like,
day one.
I was like, her father is the only person that has her best interest at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, some
People were like posting those videos that she posts on Instagram and Twitter, and they'd be like, "These are calls for help." I'm like, "This is what somebody with severe mental illness does."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's being helped right now, unfortunately. I guess her dad's a dick, but
I mean, he's
Look at
probably
it.
pissed. It's probably like if your daughter's acting up like that
Yeah, yeah.
all the time, and you know everybody hates you for like helping her. You're probably
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Imagine
Yeah.
your daughter every day waking up and being naked and dancing with a knife. And then the whole world is like, give her
she's
her money.
clearly
Yeah.
let her have control of her money.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Dancing with a Knife, is it worse than Snake? Because she was in her prime
Different-
with Snake.
It's a different weapon.
You know,
Yeah.
she'd be holding the snake different now. It wouldn't be around her neck. She'd be holding it by the neck.
I know, dude. She would be. Yeah.
But yeah, you got to lock that pussy up.
Do you think a
She,
snake is a weapon? Could you
Yes.
rob with a snake?
Yes, you
Yeah.
could.
Someone held up Wawa with a needle.
Fuck. That's a.
I mean, to be
That's
fair,
smart.
that is scarier than a knife.
Very
oh
effective.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was stuff in it?
I don't think so, but I think it was more so theater of
That's
the
the
mind.
mystery. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Could be something in it.
Yeah, exactly.
I always thought like if you had like a boa,
yeah.
could you roll in and like be like
You could rob my
everybody
ass
on the
with-
ground, or I'm letting the snake start constricting people.
There's a if you just you could easily I would give you anything I had if you had a snake. And you asked me for something, I'd give it to you. Absolutely. Not even thinking twice.
No, absolutely.
Sean's big bugaboo is snakes. He can't do
Sam,
snakes.
I
Yeah.
don't like snakes either.
You and Bam Margera.
Yeah, I don't like. Sean hates snakes probably more than me.
You can look
Snakes
at them.
are
I
like
can't look at them.
Kensington Avenue. I want to see them though.
Yeah.
I hate seeing them, but I want to see them.
There's probably snake live streams.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Or snake. You put a GoPro on a snake, have it watch it slither around the
I can
woods.
think of nothing scarier than that.
Can you imagine like seeing the back and forth of a snake with a GoPro on it? I'd love to see the perspective of a snake,
No.
how it moves through its earth, through its world. You know,
through its
Yeah,
earth.
of course.
Through
yeah,
our-
I
Its
like
own
seeing those,
personal earth.
Whose earth is it? Answer me that, Sean. Is it our Earth or is it the snake's Earth?
It's got to be ours.
Depends on where we are. If I'm in the Amazon, we've talked about this before. If I'm in the Amazon, I'm given two choices to either self-immolate in the middle of the Amazon or
Yeah.
find my way back. I'm self-immolating.
Really? Just
I'm
no,
setting
you mean,
myself on fire.
No guide.
to death.
I
No,
would
absolutely not.
I'd find a tribe, dude.
Dude, a tribe.
This
would,
is how arrogant
they
I
would
am.
kill and fuck you.
I literally walk around all day being like, I am the most likable person.
This
on
is
Earth.
crazy about Lou.
So I
This
feel
is
like if
crazy
they
about
were
Lou.
to put me, if I were to find a tribe, I'd be like, these guys would fucking love me. They would think I'm
All
a
right, Rob,
gas.
let me
dude.
ask you. Who do you think? Okay, Charles Barkley, right?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not doing this again.
Who would Charles Barkley want to chill with? Like, of the three of us,
Of the three of y'all?
yeah. Who would he be like?
Ooh.
Okay, let me. You don't have to say the most. Who would he be like? Absolutely not about. I think it would be Lou.
I'd be Sean.
No,
I think
It would absolutely be Sean.
No, I don't think he'd have an opinion about
Sean
me.
has the power to be the most off-putting person on Earth.
I do.
I think you go too white boy crazy.
I mean, yes.
yeah, that
yes,
is true. That is
absolutely.
true.
I've chilled out in my 30s for sure.
I think we all have.
But I think if given the choice, I think Charles Barkley is in a room with all three of us. He looks at Tyler and he goes,
Too
he looks
on the
at,
nose.
No.
He looks at me. He doesn't even see me. He just sees static.
no.
I'm not even. I don't even register as a
Right.
human being to him. He sees Lou and he goes,
I like that guy.
"That guy's going to be annoying to
I
me."
like that
No,
guy.
because Lou's gonna start saying fucking shit that in his mind he thinks Chuck wants to hear, and Chuck's gonna be like, "Nah, man, we're not like that."
I think you would walk into the room and it's clear that you hate yourself the most.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So
for sure.
I like that. I like
think
that
you would
vibe.
fuck
That's
with
Charles
you.
cool.
Barkley actually might sit next to you and be like, "Hey, buddy,
No, okay. So what
anybody
I-
ever tell you you got nice arms?"
That's the reason why Charles would talk to Tyler, is just to make sure he's okay.
So what you're saying is the vibe I'm
talk
trying to
him
put
off
out
the
is
ledge.
working. Good. I want to walk through the life being like, that guy, he's not having a good time with who he is.
Yeah, because the first like few things you talked to me about were all things you didn't like about yourself.
That's
You're
true,
like, my
yeah.
hip flexors suck.
Yeah,
I
they
gained
do.
weight. My
My
heart
heart
hurts.
Stinks.
But then Chuck would be like, dude, imagine how look at me. I've been playing in the NBA as a,
I don't think he would say that. He'd be like, "Oh, look at me. I'm a big successful guy
Chuck is sick.
who got."
Chuck is fat. Chuck is a fat
Yeah,
guy.
But I mean,
He's got his
he
hip,
can be fat now though.
but his hip flexors probably are on fire all the time, is what I'm saying.
What do you think he's doing to agitate his hip flexors?
I think just being tall,
Being tall.
and big.
And he had all that time in the, I'm going to
Do
call
you
it
think
the
he's
league.
smoking cigars in the Chinese fishmonger squat,
Maybe, I
fucking
don't
himself up?
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how you stretch him. That's how you stretch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so I agree with that.
Yeah, I think so.
Assessment.
I heard he busts balls all the time. Like apparently, like someone like was like, "Yo, Charles Barkley, like how you doing?" He's like, "Shit, better than you."
Yeah.
Walked off.
He is the
I love that
coolest.
vibe.
Top 3 celebrities I would want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that show's over, right?
Wait, do you know?
It's going to ESPN.
We've never talked about. So, you have served some of the most famous people on earth in
Yeah.
a restaurant. Have you ever hung out with any of them after work? Have any of them taken such a liking to you that John Mayer was like,
Oh, did you work at the
"We're going to go to
Continental?
Jumbo's Clown Room. Do you want to come? Grab a couple beers with us?"
Oh, in L.A.
Who's the fuck? Yeah, who is the? Robin Thicke tried to make me do cocaine with him in the bathroom.
Bro,
He
there
blurred
would
the
be-
lines.
No, the lines were there. He clearly had lines.
They were
not-
solid, crisp lines.
Yeah.
Is that what that song's about? Cocaine?
No, it's about rape.
It's about
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
it's about
Good.
rape for sure.
Women are animals.
that would be too on the nose for you.
In the nose.
What?
Are you-
To hang out
very in
with.
the
It would
nose.
be too on the nose in both
In the
ways
nose, yeah.
to hang out with Robin Thicke.
Hell yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah. That was like my first month working at Tao in Los Angeles, and fucking I sat down with him because like when you have a celebrity that comes into that place, you're just basically supposed to do whatever they tell you to do.
Yeah.
So I look at my GM and he just like looks at me because the restaurant had just opened, so
Right.
it was like
Busy.
it wasn't just busy, but it was like we have to do whatever we can to like garner our reputation for ourselves here.
Yeah.
So I sat down and he pours me a shot of 1942, and I just look at my GM and my GM's just like,
Oh my God. That's what you thought it was going to be like?
so What do you
like
mean?
your job is like.
Robin, I'm really blurring the lines of professionalism
Yeah.
here.
No,
by,
your
by
first
doing
month,
this.
like the coolest shit starts happening. This can be the best job ever.
Yeah, you're like, damn, day one.
Day one.
Honestly, it was more. I was more weirded out by it than it was
okay.
like cool. And
Was he a friendly vibe or was it
Oh, he was-
a gay celebrity vibe?
he was trashed, so probably the latter.
I'm
Yeah,
getting an
yeah.
evil vibe, like an
Yeah.
evil, almost spooky vibe from him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he
But was
switched-
it evil in a gay way?
Aren't they all?
Because I assume you get to the level of success where you get so much pussy and you're like, it's penis time.
Right,
yeah.
yeah. Damn.
Which
just-
I can only aspire
Which
to
we,
get to.
we all strive for that.
That's why.
I know.
That's why we moved to the studio, dude.
Yeah, I can't handle
this is
things.
Trying to
This is
start
just-
fucking guy.
This is just one step closer to penis time, baby. But yeah, he spent a long time telling me how the difference between $1 million and $1 billion is sobriety, and then he offered me cocaine, and,
That's just like.
and I was
You know
like,
what? You know, you he hit that place. He's like, I don't need to be a billionaire.
Actually, I want to see a GoPro on his head and see how he goes through life.
Yeah.
You know, not a snake. I want to see it, Robin Thicke working his way through the world.
It's actually the opposite. Remember that video of like the fat booty Latina girl walking through Harlem wearing
Yeah,
a GoPro,
yeah,
and it's just
yeah.
her getting catcalled? It is the exact opposite.
Yeah.
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 it's
It's
just
him
everyone
walking through
ignoring
West
Robin
Hollywood, be
Thicke.
like, "Dumpy butt, dump it out. Dumpy butt, dump it out."
He's like sexually harassing like
Yes.
the whole time.
Dude, that is such a good idea. Dude, put a GoPro on a construction worker when a hot lady walks by. That's the video I want to
They should
see.
have body cams. Construction workers should have to wear body cams.
I think everyone should have a body cam. What are you up to? What are you up to?
I know. Just where would you want your? Well, you should be able to pick where your body cam is. It doesn't. It's not all chest.
Yeah.
You get to pick
Yeah.
where it is. You know, I would put mine on the back.
I'd put mine on my dick. So everyone
that'd
could
be
just
nice.
see it, look at the ceiling 3 times a day, every day. It just slowly gets closer
Just see
to
your
the
hand
ceiling.
going like this.
What?
No, you do this thing.
I
Dude.
do
I don't
not
wanna-
do-
Yes, you do.
I
Oh,
do
you
not
wrote the
do
top.
that.
Lou does this thing.
Stop telling lies.
Really?
No, he does. It's
You
fine.
wait till we get 4
Lou, it's
cameras in a
fine.
room, and then you're like,
No.
now you're going to tell me how I
Nobody
touch
cares.
my
It's
penis?
fine. Nobody
not-
judges you about it.
No, I'm not judging.
Nah.
Charles, if you're watching this, I do not touch my penis this way.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. That sounds scary.
Yeah, that's how you start rumors.
Mush in the hole.
I unfortunately was with.
Do you imagine a guy fisting his...
Dude, stop! I can't do pee.
Oh yeah, he does weird.
Yeah,
he's weird
people
with
do
penis
pee
hole
heads.
stuff.
Wait, you can't do... No, that
you
is
can't do
Joshua.
penis hole stuff.
Pee hole stuff. I
Oh,
cannot
pee
even
hole
talk
stuff.
about.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I can't even.
There was a good... I don't know. I think it's probably still there. You know how like you figure out the dark parts of you and you learn how to just repress them?
Of course.
But when you first find out the dark parts, they're just everywhere because you don't know how to like hold
Right.
it in. There
Yes.
was a good like month or two where Tyler was, I'm not kidding, obsessed with self-suck videos. He couldn't stop watching.
Dude, I still.
We would just be
I
at
know
the
it's
bar to be
still,
like,
but
"Yo, check
I'm
this
pretty
out."
involved.
But you've
It's
learned
still-
now how to like just kind of like push it down a little bit.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Sometimes
no.
the only way out is through.
I think.
You know?
It's to self-suck his way to the other side.
yeah.
I think it's because it's so hard for me to imagine doing. It's
Right.
like a foreign. It's
Dude.
like, you know.
We would all be in a room and Tyler would be on his phone and he would just start cackling. I've never seen anyone laugh harder.
You can't see it and
And-
not laugh.
and
It's
then-
the funniest.
I think too.
thing.
Well, it's like you see, like you hear about these videos, and you're like, "Yeah, a guy sucking himself off." Of course, like
It's
of
just-
course that exists.
Yeah.
But you don't realize the extent to
Right.
which it exists.
It's like the first time you
these
hear
guys
about-
are finishing.
It's like the first time you
Yeah.
hear about Tower 7, you're like, no way.
No.
Get the fuck out of
No,
here.
and it's the contortion and it's like the effort and
It's the athleticism, I think, that
it's
you're.
the-
Are,
it's
are
the
they laying
power.
on their backs and then folding?
you name
into
it, and they've done it.
Yeah.
Think of it. You can't imagine a way that I haven't seen somebody suck through. Really? Yeah. It just there isn't a way that exists. That name it, and I've seen it.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice and it's funny every time.
And you've never once watching these videos, having yourself a laugh, been alone at the house,
Got a tickle?
had a beer or two, and we're like, "Why not give it
No,
the
'cause
good old fashioned try?"
I can't tell you how certain I am that I couldn't do it. You know, like If you're on like a big a Boeing 737, you know you
Yeah.
can't land it. I know I can't suck my own.
What do you think you have a better shot of? Walking on the moon in your lifetime?
Honestly, walking on the moon.
Self-suck.
It's more likely I walk on the moon than suck my own penis.
No.
Yes, 100%.
Well, wait, hang on. Now that you're down 60 pounds, have
Yeah.
you thought?
I think I maybe could if I really like stretched for like a year. I think I could do it.
Buddy, I think
And-
the human body is a real miracle. You could get that thing a lot stretchier than you think you can.
Yeah, and they don't tell you
Real
you get
quick.
more penis from weight loss. Or it's not that there's more penis; it's that everything around the penis shrunk.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've got a little bit more now.
Yeah, it's forced perspective. It's like how they made Will Ferrell look big in Elf.
Are you dating a lady? Are you?
No.
So this
I'm out in
is-
these streets. Wow, new penis.
You get new penis, new body,
Yeah,
and you're out there.
yeah.
That's
dude,
gotta
it
be an
feels
unbelievable
really
feeling.
nice. Yeah, and then
on the road doing stand up, that's fun too.
Yeah.
He's watching you getting there laughing at you like, "Oh my god, he's so funny." And he's thin, he's probably got a big penis.
he probably has at least
They're like, God, he's funny, and he
25% more
looks like
penis.
he used to be fatter.
Oh,
Yeah,
This guy's got
do,
it,
do
dude.
people like that?
that you used to be. Fat?
I was actually thinking about that today. Like,
But you were never like a fat guy.
I feel like I was a pretty fat guy. I was like 224 at 5'7". That's thick.
Yeah, but you wore. I mean, it's like I think people
wore
can wear weight a little different. You can have some weight on you and not be considered like a fat guy. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, mine was like kind of deceptive because I gained weight everywhere. Like my toes got fat.
I wish that.
That's good.
You know
it's a
what I
nice
mean?
spread.
Yeah, it was a spread.
It's not.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you see that girl on Instagram? Oh God, I feel so bad talking about this lady. There's this lady on Instagram. She has this very specific type of fat body, where she got skinny little legs, skinny little arms, but her torso,
The Mike Wazowski.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
She has to wear all this stuff to wear clothing normally.
Right.
She has to wear like special Spanx, and she like does like get dressed with me videos, and I don't know who it's for.
Literally, somebody has to help her get dressed. Is that what you're saying?
It's crazy.
Damn. That's a tough body because, like, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Like you can't hide it at all. There's no slimming thing for that.
I
She
guess,
should be bulimic.
Yeah.
Just be bulimic.
At a certain point,
That's a good.
you got to do
That's a
something.
good. That's
Yeah.
a good. I think that's a good healthy
At
suggestion.
a certain point, you can't just go out looking like that.
No, that's a good suggestion for a young woman to hopefully listen.
How old is
watch
she?
the show.
I hope she's like 14.
Have you thought about having an
Have you
eating
thought about
disorder?
just throwing a whole lot?
No.
I'm just trying to
It
help.
would be wild to like get to your 40s and be like, I've tried everything else.
It's like someone that starts
Fuck it.
smoking when they're 35.
It's kind of the move.
Yeah.
We were just talking about
We were
that.
just
I kind of
talking about this
started
the other
smoking
night.
more cigs.
You have?
A little bit more.
No, he has one beer. And he's like, let me get a hit.
Shut up, Sean. That's not what I do. I have a yes. Okay, I have
It's
a
exactly
beer.
what I do.
But it's not okay. It is what I do.
Yeah.
But I do like it. Dude.
his girlfriend was giving him shit. She also smokes cigarettes, by the way.
Yeah, it's what
Come on.
I believe
Wait,
they
does
call
she-
it a
does she-
hypocrite.
But I was like, Tyler's 37 years old. He can start now.
I can.
He can fully smoke
I can
cigarettes. You
buy
can smoke
them
a pack
myself.
a day
You
for the
totally
rest of
can.
your life and probably be fine.
No, I would certainly die. I'm sooner. It would fuck me up.
I don't think so.
Is
think
it
you'd be
true
alright.
they say like every cigarette takes like a minute off your life?
If that's
I
true,
hope
I'd be
so.
so dead.
Yeah.
I hope. God, I hope
they
so.
said
I'd be
hot,
dead.
They say that about hot dogs too.
Really?
Every hot dog takes like. Actually, can you look that up? There's a stat. It's every hot dog takes, I think, like 12 minutes off your life.
No way.
So cigarettes are healthier
I think,
than hot dogs.
Yeah, hot dog. Yeah.
I don't.
This is-
think
wait,
they
hang
are.
on. The first time we've ever had this ability, this is exactly to a T what I thought we'd look up.
Danielle, the glizzy's killing me.
By 36 minutes,
By
dude.
36 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That Kobayashi guy is playing with house money, dude.
I know.
Holy shit.
But then, so with that stat, that brings in you can quantify it. You could say how many is worth it.
If
There's a lot. There's a hot dog amount.
This 4th of July, I will die. I will die. The amount of cigarettes I've smoked in my life, the amount of hot dog, it's going to catch up to me very soon.
How many hot dogs do you think you've had in your life so far?
Plenty.
No, give me a number. Over 500? Like, be honest. Like, think about it. Do you like? That's a lot of hot dogs. 500 would
I should be paying the piper by now. if that's the case.
Sean,
Whoa.
I'm asking you to give me a number. You think it's over or under 500 hot dogs so far?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
What's
I
the
couldn't.
voice
I
count?
couldn't give you
What do
a
you think?
confident number on that. I think 500 is a little crazy if you think about it.
Yeah,
Lifetime?
Lifetime.
Lifetime hot dogs.
Maybe around there for me, dude.
You serious?
Yeah, I love hot dogs.
Hot dogs are good. That's what do you do? You hate hot dogs though.
Yeah, I've had 17. I remember every one of them.
Well, then you're fine.
I don't
He
hate
has a fucking journal.
I don't hate hot dogs.
The average American eats about 70 hot dogs per year.
That can't possibly be right.
I don't know.
It's Americana, baby.
I don't know, man.
All right, I might be way past 500 hot
I don't
dogs.
know. I don't know.
Most of the hot
500
dogs I've
easy.
consumed have been via staff meal.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
How many hot dogs do you think you've eaten? You think it's over 500?
I don't love hot dogs, but
Yeah.
yes. yes, Your Honor. It's
I don't love hot dogs, but the call is coming from inside the house.
I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing. Yes, it's over 500 hot dogs. I would around 5. That's five's a safe bet.
Yeah.
I rocked it when I was a kid. I would rock hot dogs all the time. That's what we ate.
What is the food that you think you've eaten the most of? And don't say grapes.
Now I'm thinking about it, maybe hot dogs.
Yeah, if we're like playing those
okay.
games,
I've had at least 3 times as many cheeseburgers as I have hot dogs.
more burgers
No,
than
probably
dogs
taking-
for me.
contest.
I bet you a cheeseburger takes off more life than a hot dog.
It's gotta.
Danny,
Well, hot dogs might be worse because isn't that just all the scraps?
It's all the badness.
At least a burger is like a part.
Yeah, burger. Yeah.
cheeseburger life expectancy is wild. 9
Okay,
minutes. There
9
you go.
minutes.
Yeah.
So you're in better shape.
Yeah, when
I think we can all agree that we're not great at eating foods that give us more time.
Yeah,
I've been trying. It's so
I
hard.
guess there are foods that would extend your life.
Yeah.
But what's the fun in that?
I've been cheating. I've been doing the greens powder, and it just as I'm doing it, I'm like, who am I kidding?
It's like powdered
What could
vegetables.
this possibly be doing? It makes your farts smell so wild.
What good is this possible? Dude, you are
Wild.
Hitler at confession at that point, brother.
Dude, I started taking the greens powder, and my farts. I was up in my office on the 3rd floor, small room. My farts smelled so bad. I had a space heater, and I was honestly scared. For like a minute, I was like, I think I might light the house up.
Yeah, dude.
Like it smelled like it smelled like a chemical.
Also, I love that you call the room that you would sleep in when your girlfriend was mad at you the office.
I was gonna say. It's like, what kind of business is being conducted in Sean's office?
That's where actually my best work gets done.
Yeah, I know. Where we have to come wake you up at 11.
The office. So you mean the uh-oh room?
Yeah.
One could call it that.
The uh-oh room. No. Yeah, I don't think I consume any foods that will make me live longer, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Veg-
Is rice good?
rice is probably something I eat.
Rice is a whole thing I've discovered.
If we're talking grains, dude, grains of rice.
Grains, yeah, whole grains.
That's the most
Come on,
easy.
you got to do whole
I eat
grains.
a lot of rice. I've had at least 500 rice.
Okay, whole grains. There you go.
I've eaten plenty of
Fruits,
rice.
fatty fish,
Legumes.
fat ass fish.
No, the trick with rice is if you eat it fresh off out of the pot, it spikes your glucose. But if you let it ride at room temperature, let it cool down, and then eat it,
Yeah.
it doesn't do that.
I think I've always been told that if you eat it uncooked, it just sucks a lot and you don't eat that much of it.
That's how I always order my rice. I'm like, can I get some rice and let it ride?
Yeah.
Can I get it hard? Hard and uncooked?
Yeah, that's nice.
Nuts, veggies, obviously. Pff, boring. Legumes.
I work with someone that does a shot of olive oil every day.
What's that supposed to
heard of
do?
that.
Once again, who are we kidding?
Yeah.
What could that possibly be doing?
I don't know.
I used to
She's
try
a
to-
legitimate crazy person.
I used to try to do a apple cider vinegar shot every day.
I've heard good things.
It's hard to do. Do you like vinegar? So it's the weirdest thing. If you like vinegar, the first couple days you're like, this is actually the easiest thing. I want to be super healthy. But then after a while, you like, it torments you. You're like, tomorrow morning I have to drink that thing, and like it's a part of your day that you hate.
Damn.
I've used
Is it
apple
one
cider.
shot?
One shot, like a shot glass full of apple cider vinegar. Or
don't
you
think I
could do
could do
like
that.
you could dilute it with water, but that takes forever then.
Yeah, it
Drink.
takes longer.
Yeah.
Damn.
I had a wart. Okay,
Yeah.
Where?
It was on my penis.
Yeah.
And
But where on
this
it?
was a long time. It was on the base of my penis.
Right.
And
Near the balls.
I didn't have the money to go to Planned
Dude, you
Parenthood
had-
to get burned off.
You had a warthog. I'm just here to have
One
fun.
would
I'm
say.
just here to have fun with my friends, guys. I don't know what you guys thought.
So I
this
was looking
gonna
up
be.
You got to
Natural-
figure out a timeout for where in this new studio Luke can do timeout when he says.
Why do
something.
I have to have a timeout?
I'm just saying in the future.
for saying fun things
when
on
you
our
say
podcast?
a thing, you might deserve a timeout. We'll figure out where that place is. Not now.
But I saw on Reddit
Behind the bush.
that it's a
Just put the
a natural
plant in front of
remedy.
me for like 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Natural remedy. Go.
Natural remedy to get rid of a wart is to soak a little cotton ball full of apple cider vinegar and then tape it to wherever it is. So I did that to my penis for about a week. And all it did was make my coworkers say, "Why does it smell like vinegar in here?" And I had to lie. I had to come up with a reason why
What did your?
I smelled like vinegar.
What was it?
I had a salad before I came to
Wait,
work.
so you went
I
with
must have spilled a little bit of the
so
dressing
that you had to
on
come up
me.
with a new lie each. Chud, why do you keep eating
No, I
that
just kept
salad?
using the same line.
Why do you keep spilling it on
What
you?
the fuck? Why do you keep spilling that thing very in the same spot?
I was like,
every day?
hopefully nobody will just
Did it work?
have to get waste. It didn't.
No.
Yeah.
I just had a weird week.
I heard it's the cure is true love's kiss.
Yes. That's how you know if it's not true love.
Yes.
It's still there.
yes. Dude.
She mustn't be the one.
But now she is.
Oh fuck, that's fun.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What, his warts?
Yeah.
Wasn't bad. It was pretty
it's just a-
pretty mild if you had to get them.
Guys, fuck.
What?
I have an announcement.
Okay, where's the wart?
No. It reminded me. You know what? You know what I'm back to doing very heavily?
Oh.
I'm spraying hot water on
I
my
knew it. I knew this is where it was going.
All right, so Rob, I don't know how to explain this where I'm not super kind of embarrassed. I don't know you super well. I have dry skin in my taint area.
Yeah.
And I fire hot water on it, and it cripples me with pleasure. Like,
Oh, dude,
it
I get
suspends
that.
me with and I'm back.
I think
do
it makes it worse though.
I was gonna say, do you know why
yeah.
you're getting
Yeah.
dry skin on your taint, buddy?
It's worth it. And every time,
You're like that study where like they ask like kids like, do you want one cookie now or two cookies later? And the retarded kids always pick one cookie now.
no bullshit. No bullshit. I've thought about that as I'm doing it. I'm like, dude, psychologically, I'm addicted to this thing.
Right.
I can't
It
stop
has to
doing
dry it out more, right? The
It
heat?
does. It does.
Absolutely.
And I used to only do it like once or twice a week. I've done it twice in a day.
Yeah.
Before. But let me tell you, it's the best feeling I've ever felt.
Oh yeah. I
ever
did
had
that on
poison ivy?
a sunburn once, and
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the only thing that gave me relief. But then it was so much worse.
Yeah,
Why don't
yeah.
you try like aloe vera or something? I
Yeah.
feel like we've had to have this
okay, because that'll cure it. I'm not looking for a cure.
Right.
You like how that feels?
It's the best 15 seconds you can imagine, followed by very quickly. That's the worst pain of my life.
Right.
Because it's scalding hot.
Yeah.
And I get it. I fire.
are
I
you
can
doing it
imagine
that
that.
hot?
I can imagine that this is how Jeffrey Dahmer describes fucking someone's head.
and look at how.
Where it's like for 15 seconds,
Yeah.
you have no idea. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh.
Right.
Well, at least my addiction is a little more better for humanity than that.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so.
What's yours? You have to have something that you just.
What, something that feels
I guess cigarettes. You're addicted to cigarettes
yeah.
and sex
Yeah.
with random strangers.
Cocaine's
You
up
fucking
there.
Pig. You're a pig.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm spooked to do cocaine.
Have you never done it?
No, cause
Well, you're thin now. You don't have to. You're good. You missed the boat.
I was gonna do it.
You're like one of those. You ever see those videos of like people that like take a cruise and then like they get dropped off at an island and then like the boat's leaving and people just like film people be like missing the boat?
yeah.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
You were gonna do cocaine though. You were thinking about it. It was offered to you.
Yeah, 'cause at Skankfest, like everyone would like day drink,
Really?
and then like everyone partied all night.
Yes.
I'm like, how are you guys doing this? I'm so tired. And people were like,
yeah.
cocaine, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then everyone in my life like desperately urged me not to do it. So I was like, I'll do Molly instead,
Oh boy.
and that sucked.
Yeah.
I spazzed.
I had the worst. I also tried Molly after doing cocaine for 8 hours. So
Yeah.
that was a bad idea. But it was I wanted to dance for like literally 45 seconds. I was like, ooh, it's coming on. And then my brain was like, no.
Yeah.
You're going to have a bad time now. You're
Yeah,
going to
I
go pee-pee
didn't-
every 20 minutes.
I think I blacked out my whole 20. Like my friends would do cocaine.
Yeah.
And like we would like drink, and I would black out every weekend because I wouldn't do cocaine. You can't keep up
Right.
with boys that are doing
It's
cocaine.
it's
just-
literally physically impossible.
yeah. And it would
Tortoise
just
in the hair
obliterate
stuff.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But so yeah, I'm with you. I never.
So you
did.
never tried it?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, I might have blacked out, done it that I don't
Right.
know about, but my friends, so my loved ones, would never do what they did for you. They would be like, "Do it."
Yeah.
Let's see what happens to Tyler. Wouldn't that be funny for us?
Yeah. Well, I think everyone in my life knows if I try coke, I do coke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, yep. Coke is one of those things where like it'll either ruin that night or the next 40 years of my life. You know? So
Yeah. And Molly, I thought it was like locked in that I was going to have a good time because doesn't that release all the happy chemicals in your brain?
I mean, it's like any other drug. It's like there's always the potential for,
Yeah,
it to hit you wrong.
what was the
and-
conditions you were under when you did it?
It was at night at Skankfest. It was like really hot.
It's like I was waiting on Robin Thicke. And, he was like, "Hey, thanks for the burger. You want to do some Molly?"
Were you already drinking?
I was already drinking.
See, that also
yeah,
that's
that-
you're not supposed to do that.
I was on Wellbutrin too, which I don't think helped.
No.
Probably not.
No, no,
Yeah,
I, would
I didn't
not.
even
You're
think
also
about being on
doing Molly
Wellbutrin.
for the first time at Skanks Fest, which would just be a very hot topic.
Yeah.
Like if a hot topic could be 95 degrees inside.
Yes. And Vegas is hell.
Yeah.
It's hell on earth. And like Fremont Street, like I was scared, dude. Because I didn't know how much it dries you out.
Right.
Yeah, you
right.
got to hydrate.
Yeah, so I like
got a headache?
I couldn't even swallow. That's how like dried out
Yeah.
I was. And then that was the only place on earth I would ever be recognized. And someone was like, "Hey, Rob Cruz," and I was like, "Oh!" I just, like ran away. And then it's like dudes in like gorilla suits and like hookers and feather ladies. Is that like I felt like I
be
had to
fair,
walk through my id.
This is exactly where you want to do Molly. You said
so
dudes and
wait-
gorilla suits and hookers, and I'm like, I want to do Molly right now.
Right.
I'd get married to a gorilla at one of those chapels. That's some of the shit I would do.
That would be nice.
That's
Wait, but
ape shit.
See that, I wish we had the time out for you right now. But was that what you felt fear? Like you were like had anxiety?
I felt the fear, baby.
What about the next day? I heard that's the worst.
I felt like I'd never be happy again.
yeah, yeah.
But then I
That's
was fine
dangerous.
after like 3 days. Granted, it was the last day of the festival, which was nice. So then I got to.
Can you boost through that anxiety? Or does that work?
I mean,
Does
with
that make-
enough booze, anything is possible.
Well, I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
you know how, like, if you're hungover, that depletes your endorphins.
No, but you can do enough coke where your brain's just like
Okay, now we're
nothing.
No, I know you. I really
Releasing the
believe.
same
I
What's the solution for?
drink. I truly believe you can drink your way out of anything.
Yeah. Yeah, hair of the
Drinking's
dog.
like Jesus Christ. All things are
A
possible.
school
through
shooting?
him.
Can you drink your way out of a school shooting?
1,000%.
Well, maybe if he had a couple drinks before.
1,000%. In fact, that's what I think we should do.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of arming teachers, we should just be giving airplane bottles of booze to children. So the minute they start hearing gunshots, they're like, just drink this.
Oh, yeah. That's
I think
interesting.
it's you just need more of the same thing. Like if you're hungover, you need more booze again. I think school shooting, you need more school shooting.
Right,
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 Yeah, that
right,
is
right.
true. I mean,
Yeah, get it to
negative.
the point where like it's played out to bring a gun to school.
Do you think someone that was planning to shoot the school, someone beat them to it, and then when the school reopened, they were like, we have the opportunity to do the funniest thing in the entire world?
Yes.
or do you think they had a shootout? Like going into the school, like, I want to shoot. I want to shoot.
I think that'd be awesome if they did like a duel
A duel.
to figure out who was going to shoot up the
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, I'm not pro school shooting at all.
I'm not
as we know.
pro school shooting, but if you have two plans that had nothing to do with each other, what are you doing to the students? What's going
Right,
on
right,
at the
right.
school?
Yeah, that is
Right.
fair.
There's a really diabolical bully in that school.
Right. Shoot me once, shame on you.
Right.
Shoot us.
Shoot me twice. What are the jocks doing?
Not winning.
Yeah.
I'd love to that study. How many school shootings were happening where the sports team were
Wiped
like
out.
or like good.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like a talented group of.
Well, I used to have a thing where I would scope out the kids that I think would do it, and I was
Yeah.
nice to them
But
on
you-
purpose.
you
Like
scoped
I
them
went out of my
out?
way.
That's what I was thinking too.
fine.
I was on the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
No,
that-
but
that's
like
smart.
I would
That's
go out
smart.
of my way to like be like, I love
You
you.
think they were being? You thought they were being nice to you, but they were like, that guy keeps pointing a gun at me.
And then kissing.
Like,
them.
yeah. Why
Yeah.
does Rob keep going like this at everybody with his fingers? Is that
Yeah.
is that a problem? No,
There
I'm
was,
with you with that.
Did anyone at your school ever have the hit list? We had a few. hit
Yeah,
lists.
yeah,
There was a
yeah,
couple
hit
hit
lists,
lists.
yeah.
I was on one.
Yeah.
I was on one.
Yeah. How did they in your school? How do they find the hit list? Do they leave it?
Yeah, I think someone left
yeah.
it. or-
Intentional?
Yeah, yeah.
It's always like it dropped out of his back. No, he dropped it. It's
Yeah.
always a he, by the way.
Yeah.
It's always been a he.
No, I knew a girl got kicked out of school for doing a hit list.
really?
Yep.
Damn. I'm
Yeah.
sorry
well,
to be so
there was
sexy.
that one chick that did it. It was at the elementary school, I think.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Well, or was she trans?
She was trans.
Elementary school,
But I
gender
don't
isn't.
remember-
I don't think it matters yet.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
it's different. Like,
Yeah. Although I did hear it was a lady, and my first thought was like, get one on the fucking
wait,
board.
a
Get one on the
lady? It
board.
wasn't a lady. It was a
It was
girl.
I think it was a they them.
All right, but
it was a
wasn't-
girl.
It's calling a elementary school girl a lady is.
Actually, I guess that's true.
is
That's a
weird.
lady.
Remember
damn it.
Columbine when those two gentlemen shot up?
Those two young men.
Lou would have seen her and seen a lady and opened the door for her in the school. That's
exactly right.
That's a fucking lady.
Milady.
Yeah, my lady.
I'm going to my niece's ladies soccer game. How old is she? She's 4, but
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
But yeah, no. We had a hit list. We had like bomb threats too, like because I was in middle school when Columbine happened.
Right.
You know, people caught the bug.
What was that? 2000.
Yeah.
That was
about-
1999.
Yeah. 99.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bad day in American history.
Yeah. That shit fucking.
What you
stunk.
think it was great? Why'd you laugh?
Well, no, Lou and I, our school shooter, we still talk to.
He's not.
But we were scared he was going to do it.
Right.
We were scared he was going to do
Did
it.
he make plans?
Yeah, he's going to Ukraine.
He's going to Ukraine.
Right. Okay.
Wait, he's in Ukraine?
He's
going.
We've been talking a lot about this, but
Yeah.
yes, we
this
went
is
to
how
high
you
school with a
make
fellow who, he listens to the podcast. He hasn't messaged me about this yet, so maybe he hasn't been listening. He did get charged with voter fraud
Okay.
for tampering with a voting machine in one of the primaries a couple years ago. And then he's been messaging us about his plans to go fight for democracy in Ukraine.
Damn. So he's a radical.
He is.
I mean, he is rad.
I mean,
Yeah,
in what sense? He doesn't really
He's going
have
to
any
hang
like
ten in Ukraine.
comprehensible.
He's just going to go to
like-
Ukraine and nollie flip and then leave
he ends the war with.
with a sick kick flip.
Yeah. He's grinding.
He's a nice boy.
He is a nice boy.
Yeah. God bless him.
Yeah.
And every time I see footage on the news, I'm like, "Ugh, is he there again?
He's going.
He's going. I don't think he is. I think he's getting scammed.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're asking for money. I think he just met a guy on Discord. Who was,
Oh, okay.
who was like, yeah, and give us $15,000 in Bitcoin, and you know.
Ooh, speaking of scams, now, are you newly single?
It's been almost a year now.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
that's not bad. So I'm in the process right now. I just matched with her on the way over here. Have you ever like matched with someone on a dating app that is clearly not real, but they're so hot that your brain just goes, I'm gonna roll these dice.
I'll dip into
Yeah.
the fantasy.
I'm sure I'll respond.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
care.
a
Wait, let me
victimless
see.
crime. What are you gonna?
Let me see.
Does it like seem like?
No, all right.
No, you
Do-
just
here's
kind of
the thing.
pussy bragging right now. You're like, it's just a hot, real girl.
No, it's not. It's not.
You're like,
I'll,
"Shit, this girl ain't
I'll,
real."
read, I'll read you her
This is a
profile.
photo of Dua Lipa.
I'll read you. First things first. My real name is Saya.
Okay.
First
ya?
things, I love the first thing.
So if you don't message me with the right name, I know you did not read my profile. All right, here's where this is obviously.
kinda sounds real.
No, this is where it starts to get. Obviously, I love tattoos, but I don't mind if you don't have any. I'm weirdly attracted to older men or nerds. I like maturity and kindness. I'm relatively new to Philly, so would love to be shown around. This is the red flag. Also, this app is absolutely awful. It's extremely difficult to chat on here. Ask for my IG if you prefer that. I'm real, so please stop asking.
I think
no, that's real.
That
I think it just sounds like a regular dumb girl.
Yeah, I thought you were
Oh,
gonna be like.
great.
Yeah. I
Have you
think
peeped the IG?
No, I don't know what her IG is yet. She just
Oh,
messaged
okay.
me.
what'd she say to
We're on
you?
the hot seat right now.
Just said, hi, how are you?
That's actually more suspect than anything. A girl saying, hi, how are you?
I mean, also, yeah, her messaging first.
Yeah,
that
but
doesn't-
lose hot.
Hi, how are you?
Lose hot. Lose a hot guy.
No, it was
that
like
no
a
smiley face, no emoji? No.
It wasn't one thing. It was hi, and then how are you?
Same message or different messages?
Different messages, which seems more real. I
Is
think
there a question
All right.
mark? Is there a question mark after the
how are you?
no.
Oh, she's real.
Yeah.
She's real.
You think so?
She's
Girls
real.
don't like-
Yeah,
girls
because the
don't like
question
using
mark is like
punctuation,
that's what
yeah.
a computer would say.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many eyes in high? One?
Yeah, just one.
That could go either way. That could go either way. I know the jury's not out. The jury is out. Whatever it means when we're not sure, that's where the jury is.
Yeah. Yeah.
The jury's in conclave.
You should flip the script, say, hey, just want to let you know, I'm not real.
Yeah.
Ah,
We should be like,
Yeah.
that sucks because I only fuck bots.
Yeah.
all right.
she
Okay.
says.
Okay.
That's a good bit.
I like this. I
Yeah.
like this. I'm glad I brought this up to the council.
Yeah.
But are you on the apps?
I sometimes go on. I feel like my vibe translates better in person.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
that.
Same.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Having a strong online dating vibe sucks, I think.
I don't know how to talk to girls on the internet. I can talk to a girl in real life. I had no idea what I'm
ASL?
doing.
Age,
Yeah.
sex, location, please.
That's huge.
Yeah.
My big thing that it's the only thing that actually gets a conversation is I say like, hey, I'm horrible at this. And I think they like that because
I
it
think you're
seems
saying
like
I'm
you're
horny.
not. Yeah, hey, I'm impossibly
fucking-
hard right now. Can you help me, please? I'm so bad at being hard.
Yeah, here it is. Girls love that when you send a picture of your erect penis. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Read that.
No, that helps a ton.
It does help a lot. You know?
It's like, hey, my buddy Sean used to have a wart on his dick, but I don't. I'm
Yeah.
Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah. How the hell are you?
Then why do you still have that thing taped to your penis? My boy. Got to stand in unison with Sean.
Yeah.
I want my dick to look just like his dick.
Just send them spraying warm
No, I got
water
a
on my
tattoo. I
taint.
just got a tattoo down there. It's got to heal.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Anyway,
But yeah.
just got some good tattoo on my penis.
You know when Dave Coulier got,
Sucked in a theater by Alanis Morissette.
that and when he got cancer.
Was that Pete?
Oh, yeah.
Cancer.
Was that Pete Coulier getting sucked off?
Dave
think it was
Coulier
Dave.
got cancer, so he had to shave.
was
He
Dave.
went through chemo, so,
so, yeah.
he was bald, and John Stamos put a bald cap on.
Oh my god, that's the
Oh,
funniest
yeah.
fucking thing in the entire world.
What, just being there for your boy?
no,
the
but he's
bald
No,
cap?
but he didn't.
he's like, I'm not actually going to shave my head, but I'm
Yeah,
going to
he
wear
just
a bald
got
cap.
like a bald cap,
Oh,
and then
oh.
they took a picture together, and he was like, "I support my friend," and then he gets to take it off, and then go be.
He's in the mirror.
Do you think Dave Coulier was like, come on, cut it off?
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Just here to have fun
I'm
with
on
our friends.
timeout
Imagine
now.
seeing your friend take the bald cap. You're bald and you have cancer, and you know what's going to happen to you is up in the air.
Right.
You know, death is possible.
That would be a Lou bit if one of us got
Yeah,
cancer.
for sure. And then he takes the thing and he's just like in the mirror, like making his hair look perfect, and you're just there with cancer, bald, going back to treatment. I'd probably like.
Oh, I wanted to do a sketch about this.
I wanted. I would
Yeah.
fight you.
Yeah.
I think I would use whatever's left of my cancer-ridden body to fight you.
Yo, here's the like those like public displays of like sentimentality where you like shave your head in solidarity with your friend with chemo.
Yeah.
I think that's like too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. We had tell me if you worked in restaurants too, right?
Briefly,
bit.
yeah.
So this has happened many times in the current restaurant I'm at where somebody comes in alone for their anniversary
Oh, I hate this.
and they make sure they tell the waiter, please don't like leave the setup there. Pour a glass of wine. I'm celebrating my anniversary with my deceased wife.
Oh, I've never seen this.
Too much. Entirely too much.
Wow.
Because everybody's looking at you. The one guy,
Does he fill the other glass?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He like drinks it and then like puts it back.
Wait,
Like,
then he gets
she's fucking wasted.
And then he gets into an argument with no one
Yeah.
there. Just like you always fucking do this.
I wasn't checking her out.
You're acting exactly like your mother used to act.
You've barely touched your risotto. You've barely touched it. He just puts a gun on the table.
Wow. So
He plays Russian roulette with no one else there.
You,
It's too much.
You die
It's
again?
great. It's
Is he miming her? Is he holding like invisible hands?
dude. This guy.
He's got a video game controller.
this guy.
He just goes under the table and starts eating nothing out.
He's going like this under the table.
Wow.
He's wristed.
yanked.
His head just keeps banging the top of the table. The water glasses are like shaking.
Excuse me, waiter. I'll take the check. He's just flush. He just.
I think
busted.
he was. It wasn't my table, but
You
my
go
bu-
sit down.
the other
up,
guy I
sir?
worked with was just like, yeah, he like told me the whole thing, and then the guy had
man, it's sad.
like the laminated funeral
Oh, fuck.
placard in front
That's
of
so
him.
fucking
I mean,
he's
it's,
just
it's better
eating and
it's
he's just
that
going
thing. He
like-
doesn't imagine coming with the whole trifold that thing.
Or like it would make what like put the urn on the other side of the table or
Right.
something.
Yo, how long?
But
until-
everybody's just looking at him, just being like, "Damn, dude! Like,
Yeah.
you're
It's my
killing the
anniversary,
vibe."
and my wife is still alive.
How long until we have dead spouse like replica like dolls?
It's
sure
probably
you could
already
make that
here if we
happen
want
now.
it.
They're called real dolls, dude.
Yeah.
No, but like you could sit your wife across from you. That's your wife. She just is. It's a robot.
I think we could do it now if we want to. I think
it's
the
probably for
technology.
the
it's probably for
technology's
the
there.
elite.
Yeah.
Fellas like me and you can't acquire these things.
No, not yet.
And that's where
I think
15 years.
that's where the system is broken.
I think
Yeah,
I would
that's
have
so
more
true, dude.
problem like if I had a dead wife and then I got a real doll to look exactly like her. I would have more issues trying to figure out what to do with the real doll when it was done than her actual body.
Yeah.
You can bury a body. You can get it cremated.
Oh, I would still
What do you
bury
do
the
with
doll.
your rubber wife?
I would bury it each and every
Imagine
day.
paying
Fuck her.
$1,000 for a real doll just so you could bury it.
I was just in the backyard. My backyard looks like shit because I've just dug so many holes. Dude, best case scenario, you will have a dead wife.
Yeah. Well, I hope if I died, my wife did that for me. That's way cooler than
think?
fucking black eyes.
Yes.
That's way cooler.
Yes. Best case scenario, you'll have a dead wife.
Right.
Or you die before and then she's off doing whatever. Man.
Sherry and I have this conversation all the time. She's just like,
What are you gonna do?
she's like, if I die, you're not allowed to have sex with other women. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the
Try to
fuck?
stop.
Dude,
you,
I
bitch.
always-
I was like, if I die, please help yourself.
No.
Please
no,
help
you
yourself.
don't mean that.
help yourself is crazy.
You
Help
do
yourself.
not. You
Find
do not
love
mean,
maybe, but help yourself is
Yeah,
nuts.
That's insane.
Find love.
That's true.
I want you to be
Find love.
happy, school, but I can help yourself.
Help yourself. I'm dead.
No. Mourn me forever. No, no.
I think that's crazy.
No, be sad. Sure, you're gonna say when my dad died, people and my mom started dating. People would be like,
How long?
That-
How long did your mom?
4 years,
4 years. Okay.
and people were like, that's what your dad would have wanted. It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
He would have said that, but he certainly would be like,
I didn't. I
No one wants
let
that.
my let my body cool down first.
No, mourn me till the end, and never look at another man.
Yeah.
Be sad
Forever.
forever.
I think I'm more open to this stuff than like we have the argument all the time about like celebrity hall passes.
Right.
And she is not a fan of it.
Did she say any that she would have, or she doesn't
Yeah,
even
John
want to play?
Leguizamo.
I
It's like Robin Thicke.
I was like, yo, if we are ever, and I mean this, I mean, and I'm not, if her and I are at a party, Paul Mezcal shows up, and Paul Mezcal takes a liking to her, and Paul Mezcal says, I'd love to take you back to my hotel
Buddy,
room.
Are you
and-
saying help yourself?
and show you
Insane.
show you a night?
Sean,
And
please.
she said, I have a fiance, probably a husband by this point. Look, I'm married, and he went, just ask. I let her do it.
Really?
Sean, absolutely.
Shut the fuck up.
What's she gonna do? Leave me for Paul Mezcal? I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna,
Maybe.
dude. Sean,
I would let her do it
okay.
because I love her.
Whoa.
Like,
I'd let
this
her
is-
have it.
but you're doing that in hopes that she would afford you the same.
A little bit.
Yeah,
A little
yeah.
bit though.
Yeah.
A little bit. But she said, she was like, same thing with you. If Dua Lipa came up to you at a party and said she wanted to have sex with you, you're not allowed to do it. And I was like, I am gonna do it.
Yeah.
I am gonna do it.
I mean, you don't.
If she asked me to,
It would ruin your, it would ruin your
the
relationship.
issue though is that Paul Mezcal would be able to go like all night. You wouldn't last 10 seconds with Dua
with Dua Lipa,
Yeah.
I would give it the good old fashioned college
obvi-
try though.
Obviously.
course.
Obviously.
I'd say, Miss, I really appreciate this opportunity. I'm going to give you my damnedest.
I mean,
I don't know.
To keep it going, you have to eat her pussy for 3 days, and then fuck for
Yeah.
5 minutes.
It would also
Clock
be weird
in.
to ask Dua Lipa if you could beat off quick before.
Yeah.
Let me just beat off.
Can you give me like 20 minutes to get drunk and beat off real quick? So I can make this way better?
Well,
Right.
dude, Lou and I.
You're just in the bathroom screaming at your. She's in the bedroom.
Just a bottle of
like,
Jack and
A bottle of Jack and
people are
off.
like, what are you doing? And you're like, I gotta fuck Dua Lipa in like 30 minutes. Like, just give me a second.
She's in the bedroom. You're at the party, and you're like, dude, Sean, put your fucking dick away, man.
You
You're in the
don't
bathroom.
understand.
What would you do?
Someone's knocking on the door. You're like, someone's in here.
I'll be right out. I'll be right out.
Well, occupied.
Occupied.
Dude, that's what I love about if you're in a bathroom. It's the funniest thing when you're in a bathroom, like, and somebody knocks. You always like, someone's in here.
Yeah.
It's like the most abstract third person. Like you. It's like you're in here. But you're, someone's in here.
Yeah.
There's someone in here. but
That's almost as bad as someone knocking and you out loud going, and then someone knocked on the bathroom door.
yeah, it's like just say, hey, Tyler Rothrock's shitting right now.
Yes.
God.
There is no cool way of doing it.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking.
I go, what? Speaking is hilarious.
Shitting.
Shitting.
Taking a great big poop. Dude, Lou and I, speaking of jacking off
Yeah.
with famous people, do you remember the story? Lou was talking to a lady.
It's like
At a bar a couple
it's like
months ago.
comedians in cars. They do jacking off with
And
things.
she was also she lived in Los Angeles. They had a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah.
She worked at, maybe I shouldn't say where, but like a
Say
place
it.
where a lot of celebrities go to hang out.
Okay.
And she was the manager there. And one of her friends got invited to one of Jamie Foxx's parties.
Oh fuck! Was this a new story? I didn't hear this story.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't remember this story at all.
Yeah, you're pretty. So
I was pretty sauced.
she said her friend is at Jamie Foxx's party, which isn't like crazy. Like they got invited to these parties all the time. But Jamie Foxx took a particular liking to her friend.
Really?
And was just like, how about you, me, and this other guy go upstairs in a little bit? And she's like,
You mean this
right.
other guy?
yeah. So she thinks she's gonna go upstairs and get
What a
absolutely
wild thing to call the third. What do you say me and Jimmy go? I'm like, that's fine. I was like, what do you say me and this other guy?
This other fella here.
Some guy.
Yeah,
But
do I
we
get
go
to meet him
upstairs and
first?
we just kind of explore for a while, you know. And she thought she was gonna get fucking,
Destroyed.
destroyed by Jamie Foxx and
This other
This
one.
other guy.
And some
this
guy.
other guy. It was actually the guy that offered Ray Charles heroin in the movie. And it was Terrence Howard. She gets up to the room and she like gets undressed, and Jamie Foxx and this other guy just start beating off,
Nice.
and they're going back and forth, being like, "All right, tell her what I would do to her." So they were going
Whoa.
back and forth. So he was just like, "Yeah, Jamie would fucking hit you from behind, spit on you, and put a Tim on your head or whatever." And he's like, "Yeah." And they just kept going back and forth, and the girl's just like,
Damn.
End
Jamie
scene.
Foxx should have like whipped out the impressions like, and here's what Dave Chappelle would do to you, man.
and nobody touched her.
Really?
They just jacked off next to each other.
What year was this?
I think kind of recently. Probably pre-stroke.
They-
I guess post-stroke. But, hey, come on.
Oh.
Good job.
Yeah,
job,
that
good
maybe celebrities are a little worried about like fucking now. So
Oh,
maybe that's
yeah.
what they do.
That's
Yeah,
weirder though.
I'm not shaming
It
them.
is weirder.
That's way weirder.
It is weirder.
I think
Yeah.
like we
Like,
were
oh
saying.
yeah, and then Jamie's gonna make you sign an NDA after this. Like, oh fuck yeah, dude.
No, but it's like penis time, you know.
Did she say anything about the Foxman's penis?
No.
Oh man, this is a
I mean,
good lady.
I got to imagine. It was fine. If
Yeah, of
nothing
course.
was said about it.
I bet
Right.
you. I mean, he's got every other talent.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
doesn't.
Yeah.
He has to have a huge rod.
Yeah.
He's got to be hooked up because he can sing, he can act, he can dance.
Well, it could be overcompensating.
Nah. He's got it all, man. Nah, dude, he's rigged up.
I've never been so confident of anything in my life.
I could see it.
Jamie Foxx rigged up for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it. I believe it. God wouldn't have done it.
Some people do have it all, which pisses me off. I think John Mayer has it all.
John Mayer, Kevin Hart has a big rod. I heard.
Yeah, but he's short.
It's yeah.
Yeah, so he's
what
got a
would you rather
relatively-
have? Would you rather? I would rather be short with a big fucking piece than
Yeah, no, for sure.
tall with no.
No.
That's insane, Lou.
No.
What you're saying?
Well,
is
you have
insane.
big penis.
Yeah, because you have a
privilege
boat. You have a
right
boat.
now.
Let me
you'd-
tell you.
you'd
Would
wanna
you
be-
rather be like 6'5"
you'd want-
micro?
What's micro though?
This is what we're
Micro
talking,
like,
buddy.
Like 2 inches
Oh,
hard.
all right. I
We're not
didn't real-
talking
oh,
you're
all
tall
right.
and just have a regular penis.
Okay, all right. Well, micro's different, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will say though that the tall guy has a better chance of even just getting in the bedroom than the short guy.
And imagine
Right,
how
right.
that would go.
It's
I'm
hardest
just saying.
to make your first million.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, micro would be a tough fucking.
Also, you know what else
route
is
to-
wild is
Yeah.
every girl that we know has been with a dude with a micro penis.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And they're never cool about
even
it.
our mother
No.
They're never super nice about it.
with the micro guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ladies always are like, aha.
I know a guy with a micro
Oh,
penis.
yeah, they always laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No grace from from the ladies.
No,
I've
no.
seen fucked up pussies. I'm so sweet.
Yeah,
about
I don't say
it. The crew's sweet as
pie.
pie about the pussy.
You got it. That's what they say about you, pal.
Yeah.
If that's not what your Tinder bio says, you're fucking up, Rob. The cruise is sweet as pie with the.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
the pulling your pants down with a micro. Like I'm not fucking rigged up, but
It's not micro.
it's yeah, that would be just a haunting.
I know a guy with a micro, and he's very cool about it.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to
Yeah.
like do a lot of work. You have to do a lot of like internal work to get there.
We were peeing
Yeah.
next to each other at
Well-
the bar, and he kind of like nudges me. I look over,
He's
I
like,
was
yeah,
like-
check this out.
it's like an actual micro penis.
Like
I was
how thin?
like a little
Eggcorn.
boy's penis, like the smallest
Yeah.
little penis you've ever seen.
Like this.
Just a sweet little. No, it's like a little
Nub.
tiny penis.
Yeah.
He had more head than shaft. It was
All-
unbelievable.
All
I mean,
cap, no
hey.
stem.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
was-
I'm
it
more
was
micro
crazy.
than I think.
And I looked and I was like, buddy. I looked at him like he was showing me like a tumor.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. And he's like, yeah, I
you
got a
have life
tiny.
cancer.
He looked at me and he went, yeah, I got a tiny little penis.
Right.
You
well,
like had to
yeah.
pay an
If
entrance
you have the
fee?
micro, you got to like 8 Mile every situation. You're like, I do have a
Exactly.
little car.
Yeah,
He's got a munch.
I do live in a trailer with my mom.
You've done work. You've done work. On
He's
this.
got a munch. He's got a munch to a degree that's like he always has a beautiful girlfriend.
Of course.
His girlfriend
nice.
is always dating like an unbelievably attractive.
But I
girl.
don't think that's micro. I think micro is it's literally like the top of your like shoelace. Like it's a
Buddy.
little.
I think micro is like 2 inches hard or something.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is crazy. You gotta.
Yeah.
You probably get the balls.
I kind
at
of want
that
a
point.
micro.
I think a micro. The balls are small too.
Yeah,
I think the whole
Yeah, I don't
thing.
know.
I think the whole rig
setup is
Huge balls micro would go so hard.
crazy.
Lego dick.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Lego dick would suck, man.
Yeah.
That would suck. But dude, it's like, what are you gonna do? You don't get the control. You don't get to say in it.
You can't control it
You
at
can't
all.
control it. It's not up to you.
That's not true. You got like penis pump. There's
I don't believe-
technology. out
Probably
there.
Jelking.
I wish there was. I mean, do you think there's anything out there that can like, I don't know, other than losing weight, get you some?
There's a surgery that like like when you push down a little bit, there's that hidden penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little extra. Yeah.
They
extra
pull that
stem.
out.
Little root.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
I think they can also inject it with like silicone or something to beef it up.
That's what they say about Elon Musk. That he had a botched penis.
Really?
Botched penis enlargement.
Yeah, dude.
Doesn't work anymore.
I mean, he also got the hair plugs, I think.
It went to his
Yeah.
brain. It got the penis and got like dislodged, and it went to his brain.
He didn't talk
Really?
like that before.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
He's not even from there.
What?
How he talks, he's not from there.
yeah, he's not.
South Africa?
No, he's from Ohio, dude. And his
That
thing
they
got.
gave him that. Yeah. Then the penis silicone made it.
It's
thing
easy
got-
to be like, is this guy retarded? No, he's from South Africa.
You know when you hit
It's
your head
impossible
really
to tell
hard
the
that someone's
difference.
like, I can play Mozart. He got he got silicone injected into his penis, and now he thinks he's from South Africa.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Devastating blow, dude.
Devastating blow to the community. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, my philosophy is I want a micro or a really huge one. I hate being in the middle. I just want to know how to feel.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with you.
You want a reaction when you pull it out.
Yeah.
I
You want a
agree.
reaction.
I'm
like-
walking through the world gray, dude.
It's like when people order their steak medium well. I'm like, pick a side, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
for
You're either
sure.
with us
I
or you're
think,
against us.
Like I'm in the average. I'm in the definitely below average end of average.
Right.
But I'm in average.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just out here walking amongst. There's too many like us, and I'm on the bad end of the biggest group.
Bro, 73% is passing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Yeah, but you don't get to take the test again a lot of the time.
No, yeah, I know, but still, you're
And you know what's fun?
there.
I was talking to a lady friend that's in the industry.
Porno.
Yes, and she was saying that like she's in like a group chat with like a lot of other like lady performers. She said, real talk, 90% of them hate the huge ones. And I was like, that's awesome.
I thought they might not like him.
I had a hunch too.
I had a feeling.
Thought they might not even like them.
Right.
You know,
I knew there was no way.
Did you get any good industry goss? Like Johnny
to
Sins, is he cool? Is he actually a doctor?
Dude, I want to get a porn star on here
she's
so bad.
not
'cause
like mainstream
can.
like that.
I have
Okay.
so
Yeah.
many questions
Yeah.
I want to ask.
we are very.
We've been trying to get Evan Stone on the podcast.
I'll
for-
say
Evan
off air.
Stone.
He's the guy with the long blonde
The guy
hair.
who looks like Hercules from like the early aughts.
The long.
I think this guy didn't come across my desk yet.
Oh yeah, you'll see him. You'll see him.
Yeah, I'll look him up though.
You'll recognize
I'll do the
this guy.
research.
Yeah, we've been trying to get him on the podcast.
I know
for-
Girthmaster's killing it right now.
Who's that?
Also, he goes trans too.
Girthmaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes it off.
Real equal opportunity.
I'm kidding around. That's how I know if you're listening.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's good to know. It's good to know.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, he puts his dick like next to like a wine bottle. It's as thick as a wine bottle.
Dude, there are like some like pornos that it's like I can't even watch them because the dick is like too.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
This guy.
Evan Stone, dude. You know Evan Stone.
Oh, yeah.
you know Evan Stone.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
crazy.
That is the
dude.
exact
fucking
reaction to everybody. Is when I'm like, dude, we don't know Evan Stone. You know, and then
Yeah.
you show me.
Dude, every day-
Yes, of course.
Every day that guy is in line at Target or Starbucks or something, and people are staring at him, and then they're going,
Yeah.
And he
okay.
and he loves it.
he's
You
got
think?
it.
He loves
I
it.
think at some point he's like, "Ugh."
Also,
wish
we
I
get
did
if this gets like large enough, there are enough adult performers that like perform in the area at like strip clubs that like I would absolutely reach out and be like, "Yo, do you want to come to our dumb fucking podcast?"
Yeah.
I just have so many questions.
Like what?
I want to know the goss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know who's a dick, who's a bitch. I just want to know.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for some tea, dude.
I love the sweet tea. dude.
So do I.
Yeah.
The one thing I kept from the breakup was being into lady shows.
Lady
Like,
shows.
I still watch like Bravo shows and shit.
I got really into
yeah, Drag
Southern,
Race.
Southern Hospitality. That's the Southern Charm, the Charleston show.
Oh, I don't think I know that one.
Oh, with
Got a lot of.
something
It's got a
Christie?
lot of good storylines.
Yeah.
Yep, and there's a couple good looking ladies on it, and it's just the people in it are like, they're more like us than the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of live. They live the way we live in a way.
Yeah.
And they're just in Charleston.
That's nice, dude. Yeah, I was big into Vanderpump Rules.
Okay,
Did you ever
that's where
see
you
any
work.
of those people? You worked
know
at
those, but he
Lisa
knows-
Vanderpump's restaurant?
So
No. Are you serious?
He's
No.
had sex. He's had sex with Lisa
there
Vanderpump.
is I think it was like
That- that would
I
crush
think the GM of Vanderpump Rules, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to say. Oh, okay,
Say
Max.
it, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So him and I used to work together at a place in LA, and then we were all like close. We all hung out, and then he started dating someone, and then they broke up, and then me and that girl kind of started dating, and then he like hates my guts.
Really?
Yeah. So the guy from Vanderpump
You were almost on a
Rules.
reality TV show.
I was very close, and then the pandemic hit.
Did the show ever air? Or
No.
were they just
Were you on
put the
Below
kibosh?
Deck or something like that?
It was supposed to be below. It was
I
like
love Below Deck.
It was below deck esque, but it was going to take place at like a restaurant like Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was going to take place on a bus. Below deck on a bus.
And they couldn't go below 50 miles an hour, or the bus would explode.
Yeah, man. Do you like not living in LA anymore?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that city
The,
slides into the ocean.
I've only been to LA a few times, and the level of hot that exists there scares me. It's
Crazy.
weird when you see people that hot in person. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be in my rectangle.
yeah.
Right.
It's weird when you see it up close.
It's like because like New York City has a lot of hot people. Feel like you see hot people all the time, but
course.
it's different.
But
It
they're
is
mean.
different.
They're inaccessible.
Right. The LA hot. It's like I could never love you.
right.
You're too hot to love.
I will say this.
too hot to love. I get it.
Yeah.
The thing is like, and I'm sure as a single guy now, it's like you go to a bar, right?
Yeah.
The minute you hear the door open, you're always like, kind of like, all right, I want to see who just walked in.
Yeah.
most of the time in Philly, it's like, whatever. Every time you're at a bar in LA and you hear the door open, you don't even have to turn around. You're like, that's someone I would sleep with.
That's
100
nice.
every single time. Anytime someone new walks in the building.
Every time someone walks in the
You're like-
building, my tongue falls out of my mouth and
really?
unrolls on the floor like a red carpet.
Then my eyes bulge
My eyes
out.
pop out.
And that's probably nice that there's so many of them that there's enough to go around for everybody.
No, that's not true because they're not
Yeah.
looking for you.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so much.
They're not looking for me.
No, they're looking for us. They're not. Like 'cause when I lived in New York, the same thing. It's like I'd go to a bar and there'd be all these like beautiful girls, but then there'd be so many banker guys. They're like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna come back to Hobo? You're gonna ride the path?
You have to realize that we register all the hot chicks, but they're
Right.
registering all the hot dudes.
Yeah, that's
and hot
so
and
true.
rich and
Yeah.
all that stuff, which
Right.
is fine.
The best chance I have is at a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that's really
that
the only.
presents a little value. But if I'm just like out in the wild, I really got to like try.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
I
the
got to
other-
try so hard.
I was like, I'm obviously in a relationship, but women don't like look at me. Like there was probably maybe a time in my life where like I had maybe a chance with attractive women. Mm-hmm. They don't even like if you're from 26 to 50 and you're attractive and you're at the supermarket. You know how sometimes you'll probably get a look. You'll get a look. You'll get a look. I don't even get like,
You get hissed at.
bro. They don't even. They're like they look down.
What
the
are you
aisle.
doing in my car?
Well, 'cause they probably see me like following, but I get no glance, not a single even. What could this be? Not even know what could this be.
well, you know
gone.
what?
That's gone.
I think you need to change your energy a little bit.
Ooh,
You need to walk sexier. You need to believe in yourself more, I think.
It doesn't help that I
right.
limp.
Hot?
Yeah.
Gotta stop limping.
Hot's a look, sexy is an attitude, brother.
That's so true.
You can
No,
always
you gotta
change your
believe it.
You can always change your
gotta
attitude.
believe it. It's all up here.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's all up here, and then and in here,
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
up here.
That's a good note to go on. Out on.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Rob, where can the folks find you?
Check out Durag and the Deer Tag.
Yes.
Podcast I do with Naeem Ali and Drew Montana.
Hell yeah.
Patreon.com/Durag and the Deer Tag. We're going to be in Syracuse sometime this month. Just check out my Instagram at The Attention Horse. Danny, do you know?
I believe the show is the 20th. Frog Pool's the 21st.
Yeah, we're doing the Preble Frog Pool.
Oh,
you
hell
guys
yeah.
should come. It's
That'd be fun.
they literally like catch frogs and then race them.
Is that thing Drew's been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
fucking
And then
awesome.
we're gonna be in LA in September.
Sick.
The three of us, and then
Defeating ice.
yes, throwing rocks at cops.
There.
Love it. Love it.
And that's it, man. Thanks for
yeah.
having me, dudes.
Yeah,
Dude,
hell yeah.
thank you
Thanks
so
for
much
doing
for
it.
doing it.
Oh yeah. Do you guys got anything?
Oh, fucking go see our boy Tyler.
Yeah.
28th.
Yes. 28th, June 28th. Please come to Godfrey
Yeah.
Daniels.
Godfrey Daniels. Well, I'll put a ticket link in.
Hell yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Rate, subscribe. If you don't subscribe, What are you doing?
Thank you
Yeah.
to Danny, number one.
Yes,
For-
Danny.
Yeah, this was fun as hell.
That's our boy.
Makes us feel like
Yes.
official boys.
Yes.
Night was.
Night was.